Good morning from the Italian Alps. Nelly and I are back in Europe, and this video is the end of 2018. It is a wrap video as well as the second installment of my quarterly income. So what would a travel video channel be without a sweet montage to wrap up the highlights of 2018? Let's go.
El Calafate. Oh, so you can't keep doing this to me.
Ooh, so much good B-roll, so many good memories from vlogs gone by. That is just the first half of 2018. I want to save the second half of this year for the end of this video to share with you a little bit more of that epic B-roll from vlogs that I know a lot of you have seen, which is awesome. It's time now to start my quarterly income. This is the second installment of the mini-series here on the vlog, where I share with you how much money I make as a travel videographer every quarter. So I will give you a bit of a spoiler. The last quarter of 2018 was terrible for my business. Very, very not good. So it'll be interesting to share with you this side of when we don't make money and spend way too much money to balance out the months where I hopefully would make more money than I'm spending. So to begin the second installment of my quarterly income, let's look at October. In October, I had one paying job, and that was with a partner of mine, a travel blog known as traveldudes.org, and they had a campaign in northern Spain where I was invited to come on board to be a part of that team, to be a presenter actually, which is interesting because I'm usually behind the camera when I work with Travel Dudes. This is one of the first presenter roles that I had with them, and it worked out really, really well. It was a very good campaign. It was spread out over about 6 days, and I enjoyed it very much. However, that was the only paid job that I had in October. The second month of the fourth quarter of 2018, November, Nelly and I were backpacking in Madagascar and South Africa and Mozambique and did not have a lot of income. However, I did get 2 paying jobs in November, both of which I would consider passive income, which is really nice because I don't have a lot of passive income and I would like to generate more of it. If you guys remember, Brendan did a My Income Octopus about a year back, and that was a really cool segment on his vlog, and my quarterly income here is definitely inspired by that, where BBS took portions of his income over the month and shared that with you on his channel to sort of show how he can sustain his lifestyle. And I always thought that passive income would be something that would be so useful to have, especially traveling all the time. So in November, I got 2 jobs that sort of resemble passive income, and I want to share those with you right now. So the first one was from a client that Nelly and I had done a job for for in August, like way back, still in this year, but 6-7 months ago. And they came at us and said, hey Greg, we really love the videos that you produced. We want a teaser, sort of a shortcut from each one that we can share on social media, because the attention span of people like us is very, very low. So I said, of course, no worries. What are they looking for? And they came back with a brief. So I wrote a proposal and was able to get that job, which is really nice. The second one was from a company that I used to work for years back as a tour leader in South America, and I have sort of continued that relationship throughout the last few years because they're a really good business and I like being associated with them. And we pitched to them a content package for Madagascar because we were working with one of their local partners on the ground, and they said, yeah, this is great. We need content for our website to market Madagascar. So I sent a blog post with some of the images, which they'll then use on their website, and got paid for that. So that was really cool. And again, we did that while in Southeast Africa. So very cool. That's 2 forms of how I got paid in November without doing any assignments. And I would like to generate more work like that, even if it's little amounts. Everything adds up to something. The last month of the fourth quarter is this month, December, and in December, Nelly and I were traveling most of the month down the southern coast of South Africa. We started in KwaZulu-Natal and finished off in Cape Town, total distance of around 3,000 kilometers. It was an absolutely amazing trip, and throughout that journey, we were documenting it, sharing a lot of those videos here on the channel, so go and check those out if you haven't already. Now, during December, I actually had 2 paying jobs, again, both kind of passive income, which is really cool. So I'm happy to see that amount growing, even though it's still, not a lot, but still great to see that happening. So a client that we did work for about 7 months ago sent me an email asking for the printing rights of 3 of my images. Now, usually when I'm on assignment, I give digital use only rights to the client so they can use the images, but only on social media and their website, etc. If they want to use it for brochures or any print material or for posters or advertisements, etc., that's sort of a different agreement. So they asked for a proposal from me for printing rights for 3 images. I drafted one, sent it to them, they accepted it. I sent them the images, and done and dusted. Super easy way to make a good chunk of money. So that was really cool. The second job was with a partner organization that I have here in Germany, and one of the members asked for a video for his small business, and his idea was to create a video based on a poem that one of his friends had recorded for him. Now, the poem is German, so I had Nelly help me translate it, and for sort of the last week, I've been working to piece those clips together and create a nice video for him. So that was 2 sort of unexpected income sources, which I got in December, and definitely helped add to the small amount that I made in the fourth quarter of 2018. And now for the part I think you have all been waiting for, the total amount of how much I made in the fourth quarter of 2018 is a staggering 2,950 euros. This is not very much money for 3 months. It is probably the lowest amount I've made in a quarter in the last 2 years. It's almost embarrassing to share with you that amount. However, I want to be as truthful and honest as possible and transparent that this is the amount of money that I made, and based on my expenses, it is quite bad. I spent almost double that in the last 3 months because Nelly and I had this epic backpacking journey across 4 countries and 2.5 months of backpacking. But to share with you sort of how much I make realistically is important for the channel. I want to share the business side of living nomadically and creating travel videos and working with other YouTubers and clients on production and content creation. So it's really important to share this actual amount. So out of the 2,950 euros, we have to deduct the expenses, which are things like income tax and transportation, food and drink, as well as accommodation, plus any activities or unforeseen expenses, miscellaneous costs, any new gear investments, etc. So Yes, that is the wrap of the My Quarterly Income for the final quarter of 2018. Be sure to tune in March for the third installment of My Quarterly Income for the first quarter of 2019. I hope to see you there. And for right now, I am going to finish off this video with another short montage from the best clips of the last half of 2018. So I hope you enjoy this. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. So that's it, a lot of B-roll and some of the highlights from this whole year 2018 just packed into about 2 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know a lot of you have seen a lot of those vlogs and that content, so it's really cool to sort of have a wrap video and yeah, share a little bit more of that as we go.
Yeah, I think the last year has been amazing. We've traveled a lot. We've have been able to keep up the nomadic lifestyle and gained a lot of amazing experiences. For me personally, I've started to grow my own business and my own channel, in case you don't know yet. And yeah, it's just been a year full of surprises, and I'm really happy that all those little things lead into the next year.
Yeah, leading into 2019, we've really been able to build on a lot of cool experiences and grow both of our businesses. So it looks like the future of this channel is going to be nomadic videography and the small business and lifestyle vlogs as we go, as well as on your channel, you're doing bilingual now.
That's right.
And we're just going to sort of push to continue in 2019. Lots more traveling, lots more of Asia, which is going to be really cool.
Very exciting.
The first BVS video photography workshop in Bali. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to go and check that out. Still a couple of spots available. So I think that's going to be incredible. A couple of conferences and lots to come.
So we're wishing you all an amazing start into 2019 and a great celebration for New Year's Eve wherever you are in the world. It'll be awesome to see you along in the next year.
Yes, so thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you liked the video, and we will see you on the next one next year.
2019.